Hi everyone, I'm Kevin W. Tharp, and today what I'm going to be doing is walking you through manipulating the menus or the navigation that shows up when you're doing a WordPress site. This is one of the beginning things that you need to know is how to create this navigation, because the navigation is what allows people to get around in your website. Now, I've recently been completely redoing my website to focus on things that I'm doing now, which happens to include this WordPress Beginners Series that this video is going to be a part of. And while I was originally setting it up, I had set up the categories to show up in my menu, and I'll dig into that in a minute. But today I decided I wanted to switch that up a little bit, and I wanted to add a page that was specifically dedicated to the WordPress beginner site that I'm working on with a series of videos and all of that. And so what happened is I created that page, and because of my settings, all of a sudden I've got two navigation elements that say the same thing, but that actually point to different locations. So this one happens to be a category listing, and this one happens to be a website, or the opposite. This is a category listing, that's a website. And so to try and clean things up a little bit today, we're going to go into the menus and take a look around. So let's see how this happened. So when I go into WordPress and I come into the appearance section, and then I go down to menus, that's the page that I'm looking at here. The menus is what allows you to deal with the navigation elements. And depending upon what theme you are using, themes are also located in appearance, and that's a topic for a different video. But what it allows, there's going to be different places where you can have menus. Now, in the theme that I happen to be using, there's two places. There's a primary menu and there's a footer menu. So when I come back over here, you'll see that this is the primary menu, and then down at the bottom of the page is the footers menu. Now, you'll notice that they are different, and that's because I've changed them up here. So we're going to take a look first at the primary menu, and we're going to go in and we're going to see how it works. So I'm in the manage locations at the moment. So this is where I choose what to use in which menu. And so this is just a pull down menu. Right now I've got recent articles and I've got main menu. What I want to do is I want to edit this main menu. So I'll come over into edit menus, and then I will find that main menu right there. So I've got my choice of which menu items that I or menus I want to edit, and I can change the name, all that here. But what when I'm looking in here, that shows me I'm working on the main menu. And what that shows me is that I've got categories set up. So I had gone through and added categories to the menu over here in this drop down list. And so these are the things that were added to the menu. And you'll notice WordPress, embedding, analytics, and WordPress Beginners Series. So that's where the menu was originally populated, is from me telling it to use those categories. And now I've decided that I don't want that WordPress Beginner Series to show up in two places. So I'm actually going to move this, and I can take this and I can set it underneath. Oh, I put it under embedding. I can put that under this WordPress category because it is a subcategory of that WordPress. And then what that will do is, as soon as I save that, that's going to change that. But the other thing that you can do, and you'll notice that I've got it selected down here, and this is why it showed up a second time. The WordPress Beginner Series showed up a second time. I've got automatically add new top level pages to this menu. So when I created a new top level page, the WordPress Beginner Series, that it was automatically added to that main menu. And so that's how I got into this situation. So what I've done is I have moved the category under WordPress, and what I need to do right now is I need to save that menu. So I'll click on save menu, and as soon as you do that and you go to the website and reload it, you'll notice that now the menu has changed. So I've got the WordPress, and underneath it, you see WordPress Beginners Series and embedding, which are what I set up in this menu. Now, those are the categories. The page is up here. Now, there would be some that would argue that maybe I shouldn't have it both here and here, but I'm actually pointing to different places. I may end up changing the wording, whatever, but the focus of today is how to set up those menus so that you can best manage your website. So there's different things that you can add to a given menu, and the options are over here. Right now that shows pages. So it's got the home page and it's got the beginning series as the pages that I want, that I uh, can add in there. I can also look at posts where I could go and add individual posts that I have recently done to that menu. Maybe you want to do that. You can add custom links, and as we looked before, categories. Custom links would be whatever you want it to say. So you could point to pretty much anything. That's a free form kind of location. So these are the automated ones: pages, posts, and categories. And since I am using a category scheme for this, where if I go into my WordPress categories, I've got um, different categories. This one is just WordPress. I've got analytics, I've got embedding, and I've got the beginner series. So if I go to embedding, then it's going to show me the embedding. I'm not, live site, but it's going to show that, and so that's really how that comes down to. So making menus is not difficult. It's just a matter of learning where to look and what options to use. So you come into appearance, you come into menus, and then you see what your options are. That's all I've got for today. Good luck with your menus. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.